All right. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Facebook. How are we doing? Ooh, that looks bright. Looks so bright here. If I turn it, maybe it'll be better. Sure, it'll be better. There you go. That's better. I think that's better. How do I look on Facebook? Because my phone is doing something weird. I got actually can't read the writing. That's not good at all. Why is my phone so dark? What is this? Crapola. Oh my goodness. Hold on, please. I don't know what this is all about, but it's on some sort of, it looks choppy. Okay, it's working. Thank you, Pam. Hi. Hi, Georgia. Rosemary, Kat, Faith. All right, everyone's here. This is good. I don't know why it was dark for me, but that's strange. How is the lighting for you, though? The lighting is okay? Doesn't look dark? I think my phone is on something funny. All right. And of course, it looks horribly there. On YouTube, I look like I'm a ghost. Help me. Looks good. Okay, fine. I don't know what that was about. I great. Okay, well, good. Now it's okay. That's weird. I just I really. Oh my God, that I thought I did a bear watching just like that. I did the whole spoiler thing, and I know what's coming. And I just, oh my God. Although that really was a great way to get that show kicked off and moving, huh? Damn, that's just crazy. Yeah, that was me. I did that. I can't believe anything but myself with that. All right, well, sorry I'm late because actually I can't even blame anything like readings or anything like that. I was trying to eat something. I was starving. Didn't eat all day. The shop is busy. We're full into the holiday season, so shopping is happening, and that's fun, real fun. But it's busy. And I don't know. I talk to people, and everyone's happy to be in the store, but no one's feeling the holiday spirit. I'm sure people with little children. I'm sure people who just bought homes. People are decorating. I see the pictures, and they're lovely. They're lovely. But what I'm hearing, thank you, Barbara, is is important to me. But is that people just, it doesn't feel like Christmas. And I think and I asked, it's got nothing to do with the warm weather we're having here. It's going to get cold tomorrow. We're going to get some sleet, maybe some freezing rain in the afternoon. But it's got nothing to do with that. It's got everything to do with just what's going on, big world stuff. And it feels crushingly heavy. That's what I'm hearing. Those are the words that are being used. Nope, Nadia's not feeling it. Didn't send Christmas cards. Heidi, Kat, the energy is off. The energy is thick, heavy, oppressive. Someone said to me, and I think it was you, Nadia, that the air didn't feel right. Oh, Elizabeth, yay! Boycotting Christmas. Julia's saying the same thing. I think all of us get into it. I was glad that I had the kids downstairs with me, and Taylor, Daisy, and Roy doing the windows. So at least we put up those trees and decorated the windows together, because God knows I didn't do much. I didn't do anything upstairs. So talking to different nurses, therapists, social workers, program directors, nurses, psych wards, everything's packed full, short staffed. People are working, double shifts, triple shifts. No relief in sight. Veterinarian hospital, and then technicians. I had a vet I was reading yesterday. Terribly depressing. It's awful in sight. So we have a full moon coming up in Gemini. You would think I would know what day that was. I don't. I think it's in 2 days. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Jolene. Hey, Karen, here on YouTube. Full moon in Gemini. not particularly ominous. Has a nice. It's tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Barbara. I should have known that because I'm selling full moon wishing powder. Yeah, it's a moon to communicate, get things off your chest, and coupled with the Capricorn, heavy Capricorn energy, which is part of suppression, I have to tell you, because Capricorn is somber. Calling people out on their shit. Probably a good time to do that. Be careful, because there's Pluto that's going to be looking to come back with revenge. And I've been hearing those stories, not liking them very much. Look at the hiccups now. I'm sorry. Let me show you how cool. Someone brought me in 4 mugs. They are so beautiful. You see them? They're snakes. I am a pottery. I'm crazy for pottery. These were, and they said they just didn't want them gathering dust and thought I might like them. I do like them. The handles are snakes. They're nice hand thrown. Oh my God, I love it. Love pottery. So, ADD, I'll get back on track. What do you say? It's what I'm hearing. It's how it is. I keep communications clear. Speak your truth. Try to be social. That's a big part of this moon. Try to get out. Try to be around people, and enjoy the company. Laugh. A lot of the great comedians that of the world have been Geminis. Gemini loves to laugh, loves to make people laugh. Thank you, thank you. Oh, please, I need a mug that I can actually step into it and like lay in the coffee. And I think the only thing that's coming to my mind is fake it till you make it. A lot of us with kids, we do need to, try. We have to try and make things light because they're feeling it too. Here in Connecticut, we had I guess across the nation, there was some TikTok challenge. I didn't give it energy. My son brought it to my attention. Said I want to go to school, so I'm not gonna. I'm like, okay. But I heard there was a lot of empty seats in school, a lot of empty school buses. I'm not even gonna give it energy. I'm not gonna talk about it. If you look it up, if you don't know about it, you can look it up. It wasn't cool, and it led to stepped up police action or police presence in the schools. Hey Amanda, Faith, Betty White is gonna be 100 years old. Yes, she is. I just want to bathe in the coffee. I don't even want to. I just want to sit in a hot cup of coffee, drinking a hot cup of coffee. That's what I want to do. But did all my shopping today online. Last day I could get things through without doing them express. So hopefully everything comes in. I didn't do a lot, but I did find some cute things for the kids. And I always do Christmas Eve pajamas. That's a family tradition. So got all the kids their Christmas Eve pajamas. Does everyone else have that tradition where that's what you gift that you get open on a Christmas Eve with your pajamas? Usually pajamas are one little thing, and then stockings were in the morning before the folks got up, and then you had to wait for everyone to get up, and then you could do the tree. So that was always that's how we did it too. Hey Leslie. So that's it. That's all I can really say. I don't know if you even add to that. Oh, Charleston. Heidi, that sounds wonderful. My ex-boss, that was her favorite place. Love Charleston. Nice. People are doing some traveling. Say they're not lightening up though. Man, that's what I'm hearing. When people come to my shop, they're just like, people are mean, aggressive, mean, jump down your throat. I've seen some of that. Wow. No, not engaging. Really have no interest in engaging. There's nothing yeah, I know. I'm looking at Amanda. Teachers didn't have the opportunity to call out. You're right. All right. I don't know, guys. It's really the gap between people who want to do the right thing, who are trying hard, and of course, blessedly, people I get to be with all day long, and who are trying and for whatever whatever degree they've come to learn or study. They're all trying, you know, and then there's the other side, which is just trenched in on their ignorance and desire to have nothing change. Aww. Okay. Well, I think it's important that we hang on to traditions. I think whatever we can do, whatever we can, baking with the kids, baking is important. That was always a big part of it all. Making cookies, being together, talking about the ancestors, really bring that into it. You don't have to make it a full-blown pagan ritual, although it is a full-blown pagan ritual, let's be real. But you just tell stories about your grandparents, great-grandparents, and know that they'll be there with you. It's really a great thing to do. If anyone has any questions, I'd love to answer them. If not, I'm going to go right into reading. Anything? Let me see. Does anyone have anything I want to say about the full moon, energy, anything going out there in the workplace? Yeah, Barbara, it's so funny. Christmas, yeah, we couldn't open our stuff on Christmas Eve. The only thing we got was our pajamas. We always got that, and we got, like I said, maybe one little gift to take to bed with us, like a stuffed animal or something. And who got oranges and walnuts in their stocking? My friend Elizabeth Storino and I were talking about that. She got peanuts, shelled, peanuts in the shell. But who got nuts and fruit? Usually orange tucked in the toe, and then some nuts. Okay, so to protect us as someone who works in a facility, what to do? First of all, you got to get enough sleep. You've got to eat healthy food, eat clean food, get rest. Try to get at least 7 hours of sleep. All right? Okay. Salt bath once a week. Take the time to take a real salt bath. Take a shower, wash your hair. You take a spiritual bath clean. And if anyone is wondering, anybody wants details, email me, lenhart@comcast.net. I'll send you my sage salt bath and warding papers. Basically a salt bath. Maybe 2-3 handfuls of salt in a warm bath after you've wiped the tub down, after you've taken your shower. You go into a spiritual bath clean. Your spiritual stuff. We don't mix our tools. All right, so you try to keep your spoons and bowls when you're making magical things separate from, say, your everyday stuff. Our besom, our magical broom, isn't used to sweep the floor. And so, keep a bottle of ammonia just for spiritual work. Put a cap full of ammonia in there. You want to sit in that water. Obviously, it's not going to affect you at all, that cap full of ammonia. I don't know why that freaks people out, but it does. Sit in the water and submerge yourself 3 times. Go back. 1, 2, 3. Sit in the water. When you let the water out, stay in the tub. You've got to let the water drain off of you down the tub. And then just pat yourself dry. In the summertime, you could air dry. That's better. And that should pull everything off of you that you may have schmegged up there on your daily work. Try to cover your heart chakra. When you say the Pledge of Allegiance, this is your heart chakra space right here. Wear something over it, a stone. If you're Christian, wear a cross. If you're pagan, wear a pentacle. Wear an ohm. Anything that means protection to you. Shamanic Mongolian shaman wear a metal plate right here. This is the heart chakra, and you protect it from any kind of hits. This is where you take your psychic hits. So it's about, I think it's a 20-inch chain. This is an 18-inch. So a 20-inch would hit you right here. You can put a little protection oil there too. But this is what you'll be conscious of, your heart chakra. And hematite ring is never going to hurt. Ground you out, help you distinguish between fact and fiction, absorb negativity, rose quartz, black tourmaline. Get those things around your bed, a dish of salt under your bed. You want to stay clear. You want to stay warded. Ward your work. All of this is in those papers I have. I'll happily send them to you. Don't leave it in the messages. Email me, lenhart@comcast.net, and just put in the subject line, cleansing papers. I'll get those right out to you. It's really important, though, that you take care of yourself. Self-care is more important than anything right now. I can't even add anything to that. Just understand that you have to take care of yourself. It is like when you're flying and the and the stewardess says, you put on your mask first and then you put on your children's mask. Because if you fall apart, die, you're not gonna help your kids any. So you gotta have air to yourself and then quickly do the kids. Same thing applies if you're not getting enough sleep, if you're not getting the right nutrition, if you're not taking care of yourself, well, you're gonna be good for nobody. And that's not good. That's not good for anyone. So think about that. Amanda. All right. So anyway, anything else, guys? I have two friends who are Facebook friends, but I know them also outside of Facebook. Their mothers, same night, 2 nights ago. The animals keep leaving. I have one Italian friend. We have a saying, Italians and Irish always say it comes in threes. And she's like, we're having 3 a week, 3 deaths a week for weeks now. And yeah, it's rough. So be kind to each other. I don't know, Amanda. You know what? This is unprecedented. We are in, I hate the word apocalyptic, but we are in shifting times. This is it. We're watching change. Everything around us is changing. The earth itself is changing. Climate is changing. The way we do business is changing. Whether we like it or don't like it, the cashless stuff, the credit cards, the debit cards, it's here. And they're going to force it down our throats the same way, like it or not, which she's troubling, frankly. So I'm a big First Amendment girl. I'm a big believer in free speech. We're watching that being chipped away at, our ability to speak freely. And I've always said, I may hate what you have to say, but I'll fight. I'll fight to the death for your right to say it. And you want to carry a gun? Carry a gun. Carry it safely. Gun owners I know are safe. People I know are cautious and careful, and my brother, my father, they guns were kept locked up. They were kept, empty. Grew up with them in the house. You didn't touch them. That's all. You didn't. Dad stuff. You didn't. This lack of respect for our parents' things. This is unprecedented for me. You didn't touch. You didn't go in your parents' room. You didn't go in your mother's purse. They'd break your fingers. You'd never go in your mother's purse and take money out or anything else. I mean, that's, how I was raised. And I think most of you were raised the same way. You just didn't do it. Yeah, I've heard that too, Heidi. I just shared, if you go on my Facebook page, I shared 2 videos. I shared one by Russell Brand. And he, Noah Trevor, a couple weeks ago, just said, it seems like there's some, and he wasn't even anti-vax. He was just saying there seems to be a real correlation between, the pharmaceutical companies and the urgency and the shots and the injections and the boosters and the urgency around the boosters. Could be a money thing. And people attacked him. He's lucky he didn't get canceled over that comment. Okay? And Russell Brand did a follow-up piece to that and said, look, actually, I'm going to turn my sound off today, so beep it in. He gave numbers and he gave names and he gave dates, and it's a good piece. So that was Russell Brand. Go down on my wall there, and then I did a piece. I shared a piece, about China, and I can't think of the name of the guy that Bill Maher. It was a Bill Maher. So Bill Maher and Russell Brand. If you go down, those were really good. I shared those. I don't know what's going to end. I don't think anyone does. Steve Judd's tired. I want to watch that. So I love Russell, but I'll tell you, Amanda, go watch the Bill Maher video that I showed. These are short videos. I don't have hours to watch videos. These are like 10-minute videos. Watch the Maher video. He talks about China and China's response to COVID and education and a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. It's a good video. I've always said, watch China. All eyes on China. I don't mean my friend China. I mean the country. They are kicking our ass. We are not even, we're just rolling over. Our government's just rolling over. It's a really good, it's a good video, guys. So, I get sad thinking about it. I always said I was very close to my grandparents. My grandparents half raised me, and I was glad they did. They died just before 9/11. My grandmother died very shortly before 9/11. I'm glad they didn't live to see it. I'm glad my grandmother did not live to see 9/11 or any of this right now, because she would be one in her mouth ever. My God. And she was a liberal, socially liberal person who lack of respect, lack of self-control. Come on. I'm just watching the posts. I'm on Facebook, but I'm usually on Facebook. If you see me, I'm commenting or I'm actually talking to people on Messenger a lot of times. So it looks like I'm spending more time on Facebook than I really am. So I spend a lot of time on Messenger. And I do a lot of my videos on Messenger. I do a lot of my readings on Messenger video, I should say. But okay. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think I should throw some cards. So for anyone who's new, anybody watching who's new, this is a 6-card spread. It's a short-term reading. This isn't going out for months and months and months. Short-term, what's going on right now? It is 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a triangle. The first card at the top is the situation. The second 2 cards are what is directly impacting the situation. And the final 3 cards are outcome cards, where it's going to go. Now, obviously, and I say this every week, not every Cancer is having work issues. Not every Leo is, struggling in their relationship. But when I do readings, very often things will come up that are at the forefront of your mind. So it could be, your child's pending divorce, or your husband's shitty job, or your brother's move across country. So just when you hear it, ask yourself if there's someone you're close to, someone that matters to you, that might be relative, pertaining relatively to them. If it is, just kind of make a note of it. All right. And I do want to say again, while the energy is heavy and it's hard and it's sad, people are having babies. There's wonderful. I try to share or comment or heart every baby, every puppy, every new house, every new job, every new car. People are not, all suffering miserably. They really aren't. And it's a good thing for that. I love all those wonderful. My friends are posting puppy pictures. Actually, I got 3 friends with litters of puppies, and it's just like those videos and those pictures are life. Baby videos are so cute. So not everyone's unhappy, and there's no reason to act like they are. It isn't. It's just a heaviness that some of us are really feeling. Someone was talking about a low level throbbing headache. It didn't go away. More annoying than anything else, but a lot of people are feeling that too. Yeah, it just feels like something's off. Something's wrong, or something's going to happen. And I get so sick of saying that because, of course something's going to happen. Something's always happening. We live in a stalemate. I mean, happen. But it doesn't feel good. All right, we're going to start with Aries. Okay, Aries. We have Wow. We have the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Coins reversed, and the Death card. The King of Coins, the Star, and the Queen of Cups reversed. How do I read these cards? Okay. So I love the Nine of Wands. It's creative endeavors. It's crossing bridges. It's making new paths. It's taking on new projects, usually creative, usually work related. And I want to say, Aries, looks like you're walking away from something, like you're ending something or something's being ended for you. There's just no money. So Death card, Ten of Coins reverse, it's ending. There's no money. No money's coming in. I got to do something different. Still creative, but it's time to do something different. The King of Coins, the Star, and the Queen of Cups. King of Coins is business, usually. The Star, of course, is a wonderful card. And the Queen of Coins are in Cups in this instance, usually nervousness, anxiety. Of course, if there's anxiety around starting something new, but the cards are saying it's time. And I think if something's being presented to you, Aries, might be something you hadn't thought of doing. Maybe you're tired of waiting for something to come through that's not paying off. Maybe you've been working something, it's just not paying off. And you're like, okay, I can't keep whistling down this hole. It's time for something new. But I'm saying it's going to get presented to you, and it's a good opportunity. The cards are saying yes, take it. It's a good opportunity. Okay. Oh, Michelle, you're welcome. Thank you. Michelle is new. Hi, welcome. Thank you. I took it that way, Amanda. I'm glad you got to kiss your feral cat, Charlie. I'm glad. And I mean that sincerely. I'm not being sarcastic or because that is a big deal when they finally allow you to come near them and let down those walls. Very sweet. It speaks to your character, Amanda. Cats are excellent judges of character. So, all right, Taurus. Okay. Oh, the hearts came up. See, Amanda? Everyone loves that. All right, Taurus, we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Hey, Natalie. No, I'm sorry. Natalia. I apologize. Okay, so we're on Taurus. The Ten of Swords reversed, the Six of Coins reversed, the Five of Cups, the Magician reversed, Strength, and the Two of Cups reversed. Okay. So, Taurus, Ten of Swords reversed is coming up out of a hard place. It's resurrection. It's the phoenix. It's hitting rock bottom, but you've hit it. You're on the way up again. So the worst is behind you. Six of Coins reversed is bills to pay, literally debt that has to be addressed. And the Five of Cups is sort of a crying over spilled milk. The Magician reversed, the Two of Cups reversed. It almost looks like somebody you lent somebody money, you let them use your credit card. Maybe it was a partner who didn't. It could have been a roommate that left you hanging the rent. Two of Cups, two people who want two different things. It just left you in a bad way and left you bills to pay. Someone could have moved out. I don't know. The Strength card tells me, Taurus, you'll get through this. You're the worst of it's past you, even though you're still kind of licking your wounds a little bit. But now you got to roll up your sleeves and get going. I'm going to throw one more card for clarity for Taurus, okay? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Just bad luck. Just some really bad luck. And as my mother would say, it left you holding the shitty end of the stick. That's exactly how she would say that. And so either you lost a friend or somebody didn't want to come through when they were supposed to. And you weren't equipped. It was like you really weren't equipped to handle this alone. You are going to. You will. Strength card has you doing it, but they're not there. So it's on you, but you'll get through it. You'll come back around, okay? Hey, Deb. Hey, Amanda. funny, Amanda. Liliana. Okay. Well, Liliana, without knowing what's going on, I can tell you, get some hematite or put a hematite ring on, just to address it that way. Okay. And I just earlier talked about salt baths. If you want to listen, when I'm done with this, listen to the beginning again. And I will send you salt bath cleansing, saging, warding papers that I wrote, because that's important that you keep your energy high, keep yourself clear. Wards are important. I just added that paper in a couple months ago. We don't talk enough about warding. It's one thing to clear everything out and raise up the energy, but then the other part of that is setting ward so it doesn't come back in. That being said, if you live with someone who's clinically depressed, suicidal, someone who's an addict, an alcoholic, you're gonna have a real hard time keeping energy high. It's like cleaning your house, sweeping your house, and then opening up the front door in a dust storm, and it just blows back in. Every time they come in and out, they're bringing it with them. Clear a room that they don't go into. If you have your own bedroom, if you're living, if you have that, keep that door shut and ward your doorways and your doors, and you keep the energy in that room. So you've got a place of refuge in your own home. It's very, very hard though. Really hard to keep the energy up if that's the case. All right, so we're talking about Gemini right now. Gemini, the Knight of Swords reversed, the Knight of Coins, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Cups reversed, the Hierophant reversed, and Temperance reversed. Well, when I look at these cards, the first thing that comes to me is someone who's not complaining, someone who's working a job because of a paycheck. It's one of those paycheck jobs. But unconventional, one just different. And I don't know, looking at the Page of Cups, if you really know what that is yet, Gemini. I'm not sure that you really can identify what it is you really want to be doing. You just know that it's not what you are doing, Knight of Swords. Again, you're not feeling fulfilled, happy. You're working. You're doing what you need to do. You're bringing on the paycheck, but you're starting to think about something different, a change of career, a change of life. One more card of clarity, 7 of coins. So again, it's how can I make money doing something different, basically. Not wanting to do what you're doing. The longer you're entrenched in a career, the harder it is to make that change because you're not at a starter salary anymore. So when you start climbing up the ladder and you start making the money, it's very hard to start over again from a base salary. That's really tough to say, I'm going to walk away from this job that's making me good money. It's boring as hell. You can do it with your eyes closed and you're sleepwalking through it. But it's not that easy to walk away. So I'm going to say Gemini is still thinking about what they want to do. And Barbara, again, I was talking about Taurus, but maybe it's somebody that you'll know that you'll be talking to that'll be sharing that with you, or someone from your family. Do I think people who cross over are still affected by their earthly astrology? I don't, because when we incarnate, we usually work our way through the 12 astrological signs. So no, I don't think when we cross over that affects us. I think that's a whole other space-time continuum that we don't. The tools that we have here on Earth, and that's what all astrology is a tool, help us interact, help us know how to communicate with people. It doesn't apply over there. It's not necessary. We don't even communicate the same way. Still communicate, not the same way. We don't even see the same colors. I mean, it's just different, wonderfully different. Like everyone that's ever had an NDA, new experience, NDE, they don't want to come back. They actually argued about coming back because it is simply wonderful. Even a glimpse of it, it's just amazing. Oh, that could be Barbara. All right. So let's talk about Cancer. All right, Cancer, King of Cups reversed. The World reversed. Judgment reversed. The Empress reversed. The Three of Coins reversed. And the Hangman. Dear God. All right, Cancer. Ugh, what do I see? All right, well, the King of Cups reversed is usually a man who's depressed, anxious, sometimes drinking. The World reversed, everything falling apart. Judgment reversed. People not behaving the way they're supposed to behave. Empress reversed. Oh, good grief. Your coins reversed. This makes me think of some of the people I know who are stuck taking care of family members who are either old, sick, they can't move away, they can't get away. A lot of them are some of them are living in the house with these people, and of course that's how they have a roof over their head, but at the same time they're not able to make money. Cancer is a caregiver naturally. What redeems this reading is the last card. That's the Hangman. It talks about delayed gratification, but the point is there's gratification. It's delayed. And there's something to be said for taking care of people who took care of us. If you had good parents, most people don't mind being held in place with good parents. The Hangman is suggesting that your efforts are not going to go for nothing, that there's a reason why you're doing it, and at the end of the day, it's going to work out for you. But for right now, looks like Cancer's got their hands full dealing with at least one person, possibly two, possibly the mother or grandmother, but they're either depressed or not behaving very well. And it really is about being stuck in place, waiting for contracts, waiting for things to be signed. Two of Coins, juggling money. Ugh. But again, the Hangman says it's not all for nothing. The Hangman is saying, wait, delayed gratification. The Hangman card upright is a beautiful card. It's in my deck, in this deck that I work with here, it's Christ on the cross, literally, the Hangman. Okay? And that's doing for others before you for yourself. That's putting other people ahead of yourself. But they appreciate it. See, the Hangman reverse, you're a doormat. It's not appreciated. It's martyrdom. It's foolish, but it's upright, which says, listen, I always say the Hangman upright is the woman who buys her clothes at Goodwill so she can get new clothes for the kids. It's the kid who knows his parents are struggling to put him through college, so on spring break he doesn't go anywhere. He gets a job. He pays for his books. It's one for all and all for one. It's the family unit taking care of each other. That's the Hangman. And in this case, it really is. It looks like for Cancer, there's responsibilities, and they're not necessarily pleasant. It's causing financial concerns. I think it has a happy ending. But just like the other three signs ahead of you, there's challenges here. I think that's part of the Capricorn energy. It's nothing's going to be for free. Capricorn demands you pay a price. Capricorn demands that you pay attention. Capricorn demands that you pay respect. Capricorn just demands, basically. It's a demanding sign. Do the right thing. Work harder. So, Leo. Leo, we start off with the Devil. No one's catching a break tonight, obviously. The Three of Swords reversed. The Ten of Wands reversed. The Queen of Coins, the Five of Coins, and the High Priestess reversed. Well, Leo, it looks to me as if you made an error in judgment. You listened to your instincts. You did something that caused a lot of anxiety. And it could be you let someone move in your home. You thought that they needed help, and it turns out they just were looking to mooch. It could be that you it's either cost you money or it's someone tried to cost you money. Someone tried to extort money from you. As the straw broke the camel's back, Leo is getting ready to roar. The devil speaks to toxic behavior, toxic people, toxic environment. Three of Swords reverses and to your self-respect. And it's not, and you're not going to continue because you now once a fire sign knows that you got the best of them, you just lost. Okay? Because they're not Scorpio, they're not, going through the FBI intelligence to get your background. Only a Scorpio could do that so well. No, they let you reveal themselves. Once you show an Aries, a Leo, a Sag, your true character, who you really are, and that's what I'm seeing here. It's like, bye, we're out, we're done. And it looks like somebody either tried to take advantage financially, maybe someone took your credit card or your debit card, and you're kicking yourself. You didn't see it. It's okay. You didn't see it. But end it. I just think it doesn't get any better. And that's Leo. Virgo. Ooh, the Emperor reversed. The Page of Wands reversed. The Six of Wands reversed. The Eight of Coins. The Ace of Cups. And the Four of Cups reversed. Well, Virgo, this is a very Virgoian reading. So it is literally split in half. So we see the Emperor reversed, Page of Wands reversed, Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, it's lack of creative input, lack of creative endeavor, lack of moving forward, advancement. Emperor reversed. Business may or may not be it's not going to go bankrupt. It's not like that, but it's not optimal right now. I'm not sure you like the field you're in. You may be getting bored of your job. However, you're Virgo. Eight of Coins, hard work, motivation. Ace of Cups, Four of Cups reversed. You know what? If the job is easy, it's a cakewalk, you're focusing on your relationship. You're focusing on what you want in terms of relationship, and it's there. It's right there. So, I always say every area of your life can't be working 100% at every given moment. Sometimes, when you're having children, that's where the energy is. Raising children, having babies, that's the energy. When we're in our 20s, it's college, it's education, it's getting our feet wet, it's starting that career off. And that's why I always say no one needs a baby till they're 30. Enjoy your 20s. Be selfish. Sleep in. Travel. Switch jobs a few times. Really, all that good stuff. But in this case, it's like, okay, the job's a cakewalk. You can basically phone it in. So now what are you going to do? You're not going to quit your job. Of course you're not. You focus on relationship. Now you got a little extra time, you got a little extra, energy for that. And I gotta say, Ace of Cups, Four of Cups reverse, you do exactly what you want, and I think it's in front of you. I think Virgo, it's really time to think about relationship. Money's fine, boring but fine, but that's all right. Okay, that's what I'm saying for Virgo. I'll say I just threw another card, so it's Nine of Coins reversed. You're not making the money you thought you were gonna make. That's the other side of it with Virgo, which would piss off a Virgo. If you told me they were going to do something, if they told you within 6 months you'll be making this, or that will piss off a Virgo. That don't lie, don't pretend. Because the thing is, Virgo is the anal Annie's of the zodiac. So if you start doing that, you start playing a Virgo, they're just not going to believe anything you say. And believe me, you're not going to like what the pushback. So just be honest with your Virgos. They're so hardworking. They're so sweet. They're like little worker ants. Why would you be mean to one? Little worker bees. Appreciate your Virgos. Take care of your Virgos. Because they usually are terrible at taking care of themselves. All right, Libra. Okay, looking at comments. I'm sorry. Libra. We start off with justice. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. We have the Four of Swords reversed. We have the Four of Wands reversed. The King of Swords and the Page of Coins reversed. Hold on. All right, Libra. Well, I mean, of course, I love justice. Usually speaks to signing contracts, things going your way. The Nine of Swords reversed, end of anxiety. The Four of Swords reversed. It's the end of anxiety, but it's also the end of a chance of relaxing. If you were phoning it in, or you don't now. You might have to go back to the office. It's that kind of feeling. Oh, and work is taking over right now. Work is busy. Four of Wands reversed. The King of Swords. And it looks like you're sorting out a mess financially too. The Page of Coins reversed. Looking at contracts, they may not be as profitable as you thought. This, for you, Libra, is no time to let your guard down. And you want to for some reason, but don't do it. Don't believe everything that people tell you. I hate to put the brakes on when it looks like things are just opening up and doing well. But I'm going to say, if this is the time to look at everything analytically, read contracts, pay attention to what's going on, and get things in writing, Libra. Whatever you're doing, get things in writing. Go to HR. Make sure things are in the file. Make sure you keep a file. I'm just looking at these cards. Yeah, you're working hard too. For whatever reason, I have this feeling, Libra, like someone's going to try and put one over on you, or someone's going to try to one up you somehow, or shortchange you, or get something that you're going to sign off on something, and that wasn't in the contract, but we talked about it, so you have to do it. That kind of thing, that kind of a just shady behavior. Be careful, okay, Libra, with this whole energy of time right now. Just make sure you reread everything. Make sure you really look and see what's being promised, what's supposed to happen, because it looks like somehow it's trying to take it out of your pocket. Okay. Scorpio, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Hermit, the Four of Coins, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Wands reversed. Well, Scorpio, you are absolutely thinking analytically and practicality wise. You're thinking clearly, that's for sure, and you're articulating very clearly. No one is wondering what you're thinking or what you're feeling right now. And it's logic, not emotion. You are cut and dry. Page of Swords, information is coming in. I'm not sure why, but you're kind of isolating yourself, Scorpio. No, I take that back with these two cards here. I want to say, Scorpio, that they're not trained, or they're not studying what you're interested in, and there's really not a lot of people to talk to. It's kind of left you very isolated. And there's more schooling on the way. But it feels like it's hard. It feels like it's just not like fun schooling. It's not like taking a fun class at the rec center there. This feels like it's hard studies, and there's very few people you can talk to about them, if anyone. Very solitary work. Could be working on the astral. Could be seeing things that people wouldn't believe in. You wouldn't believe me anyways. I'm not going to bother talking about it, okay? But for Scorpio, it really is. And there's more studying to do and teaching to do. You're disseminating information as fast as you can. People who may or may not understand it, and you're trying. I'm going to get them up to speed here. Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, excuse me. Strong communication. You're not mincing words here. Okay? All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. We start off with the Eight of Cups reversed. The Lovers. The Five of Wands. The Ace of Swords reversed. The Chariot. And the King of Wands reversed. Looking at these cards, this makes me think of two people that want to go different directions when they retire. This makes me think of a loving couple. There's love there, but this idea of not knowing where to go, where you want to land, looks like a man who could be thinking about retiring. I don't know. He's thinking about it. He might be planning it. Where do you go? Where are you going to live? What's? And it seems like you guys are in absolute disagreement. I see this a lot of times with couples that want to retire, and one wants to go to Vermont, and the other wants to go to South Carolina. One wants to play golf all year round, and the other one wants winter and rural. And so yes, it's like that with these cards. It feels like I'm retiring. I'm cutting back on my hours. I want to know where we're going. And you guys are going to the mat on this one. You're not agreeing. That's one more card. Ace of Wands reversed. It's going to be a tough one. This is going to require some very challenging aspects in terms of who gets what and who's going to get their way and how you're going to. God. I'm sorry. I'm just 10 of Cups. You're going to choose the right place. Or it could be you're going to fix home, so home is where you want to be, and it could be that one of you doesn't want to leave the house and family. We see that. I see that a lot too. You know, it's retirement. They don't want to retire to Connecticut. It's expensive, but all the family is here, and they don't want to be hours from the grandchildren. Usually, when I'm reading them, I'll say, if you go, they'll follow you. You can just bear it for like a year. They'll follow you. I have a friend who moved to Tennessee, and all her kids are one by one moving to Tennessee. I wish I could give you more, Sag. It just looks like, where do you want to be? There's a real disagreement with that. But there's love, and wherever you land, there's love, and then a happy home. 10 of Cups. Okay, and it could be too, Sag. You don't want to retire yet. You know, this because you're talking about it doesn't mean you want to do it. So, depending on what you do, you may not want to. All right, Capricorn. Okay. Oh, Jenna, hang on. Hey, I'm glad. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Jenna. So, Capricorn, we see the Knight of Wands. We see the Six of Swords reversed. We see the Three of Cups reversed. Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Tower. And one more card. Moon reversed. All right. Well, it would be very funny, Capricorn, if you were again leaving your job. I'm seeing new opportunities presenting themselves. The Knight of Wands. The Six of Swords reversed and the Three of Cups reversed. Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Tower, things being revealed. Well, first of all, I hate the Seven of Swords because that usually speaks to gossip. It speaks to toxic work environment. Usually Capricorn sails right over that. They don't give a shit. It's like that meme. Who lions don't concern themselves with the opinions of sheep, and that's pretty much Capricorn or whatever. They have no time for water cooler chit chat, and they don't have time for that shit. In this case, though, you should be paying attention, Capricorn, because this looks like it's toxic, and it looks like it could be very destructive for you. Yeah, someone seems determined to take you down a peg. They're going to, but you may ask for a transfer. That's interesting. One more card for clarity. Six of Cups, relocation. I don't know. Could be interesting. This could work out for you. I don't know what else to say because you're not doing anything just yet. As any Capricorn, you're going to look at all the possible options. But you may want to relocate or travel for work. The opportunity to travel for work. Certainly, spending less time at home, but all right. I'm seeing. Just watch out for people who has access to your files and who has access to your personal stuff. Okay, because I'm not trusting somebody around you. Smell rat. Okay, Mary, thank you for validating that. That's great. So Mary writes, I'm a Capricorn and I'm changing jobs January 3rd, leaving a toxic facility and starting with a fresh new company. There you go. So, all right. And please, for all you Capricorns out there, and you guys are usually the most practical, but that doesn't mean that every Capricorn has a sneaky person in their midst, a snake in the grass, that's spying on them, and it doesn't mean that. But it does mean keep your guard up. Watch who has access to your files and watch what you post on social media. And a lot of people reporting back. That was a big theme this week. Reporting back to bosses. One person who was working through breaks because she was working through a break. She wasn't charging for that. She was reimbursed, but she was doing it because the work was piling up because they're short staffed. Like every place is short staffed, and she got written up for that. And someone literally went and made a point of seeing her working and going back to the boss and saying, like a little baby, like a little kindergartner, we're gonna tattle, this is crazy, but there it is. All right. So that's what I'm saying to you. Just be careful. If you're breaking the rules, even to do something as simple as eating and working at your desk, just realize that someone's probably watching. Okay. But I would say change of job or travel would be happening. All right, Aquarius, we have the Eight of Swords reversed, the Fool, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Coins reversed, the Sun, and the Knight of Cups. How do I read these cards? Okay. Well, the Eight of Swords reversed, first card up, is the end of anxiety, the end of misery. It's coming up out of it. Things are getting better. The Fool, whole new start, whole new energy. I love that. Five of Swords, you know what? You may need to talk to a professional here. You may need some help in terms of getting ahead. Ace of Coins reverse, it speaks to maybe financial advice. Okay, Aquarius? You may have made some bad stock moves. You may have bought some cyber currency. Maybe want to get a little advice before you move forward, okay, with anything like that. I love the Sun. Sun strategy, best cards in the deck. And the Knight of Cups, which is bringing in love, loving environment. Basically, the only thing Aquarius this really speaks to is just you're coming up out of something. Don't throw good money after bad. You made a mistake. If that's what caused you to be so anxious at one point, okay, that's fine. Doesn't mean you can't invest anymore. You can't. But it is saying, like, from now on, go get professional help. Talk to someone who can help you. I had someone on Facebook who was talking all about the interview that I did that will be posted up soon. All of cyber currency, how to invest, how they invest. It's pretty interesting stuff. Right? But overall, overall, Aquarius, those are wonderful cards. All right, and Pisces. Let me shuffle cards quick because I went a little heavy with the extra cards, so I'll freshen up the deck here a little bit. Yeah, I'll tell you the energy of Aquarius. It reminds me of a friend of mine who bought a church, fantastic space, and they did all due diligence. They were going to convert it to housing, living, and business under this amazing roof, amazing space, right? Because it's one of those, the full basement, the kitchen, the basement. It's really great. And everything had been cleared before they purchased it. The approvals from City Hall, they knew what they were going to do. They get into it, they submit, and then they begin the building process, and now all of it is just, oh, you're going to do that. Oh, you're going to do that. Well, that it's like we talked about this already. Well, they're not. It's costing them a lot more money just in terms of, again, new approvals. They've got to get new inspectors in. It's crazy, and that's what I'm talking about with for a lot of it, actually, for a lot of you. Just honestly, do due diligence. Okay, Pisces. Well, we start off with the Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands reversed, the Nine of Cups reversed, the Two of Swords reversed, Six of Swords, Lovers. Okay. Well, I mean, the Two of Wands is that job that kind of lands in your lap, that opportunity, that creative endeavor that just someone calls and says, hey, are you looking because we're hiring? Or I come work for me, or you know what, my company's hiring, putting a good word for you if you put your application in, that kind of thing. It's a wonderful, fortuitous opportunity that someone presents to you. Eight of Wands reversed. The cards are saying focus on your career. This is career time. Nine of Cups reversed. Something you were hoping would work out isn't working out. Two of Swords reversed. Rock in a hard place, but it's choosing rock or hard place. Six of Swords is usually leaving home. Usually it's travel, relocation, and the Lovers. Well, I tell you what you could be doing. A couple things. Cards are saying clearly, focus on career. Got to focus on your career. The rock and a hard place stuff seems to be around relationship, not work. And to me, it looks like wondering if you should live together. Could be a thought. Getting a place together. Make sure jobs are secure for you, do anything like that. If you're going to live with somebody, make sure that that person, again, do due diligence. I want to almost say this is more to travel. And I'll tell you the other thing is it could be you have young children in the house or thank you, Jonah. The idea of traveling and that Lover's card, that neglecting people because you're traveling and working, the idea of, I just want to find that card again. Sun reversed around the Lovers. Taking a job that requires travel and you leave someone home. You know what I mean? It's this idea of it's not good for the relationship, is what it's saying. When the Sun reverses next to the Lovers, it's saying make sure you're not shooting yourself in the foot in terms of losing someone that really loves you because you don't have time for them. Okay? Oh, have a good night too, honey. Thank you. All right, yeah, my snake plants, I got that from I think Home Depot was little. It really likes that spot. It's gotten huge for me. It's huge, as you can see. I've always loved plants. So guys, that's it. Listen, communication's key this time around. This is no time to keep quiet. This is no time to call somebody out on something, call them out. things up with a paper trail. I had to talk with somebody today. I worked for the state. Don't tell somebody, I'm saying communicate, but if it has to do with professionalism, if it has to do with a client, it has to do with something at work, message it, email it, and then keep a copy of that email. Put things in writing, just the facts, take the emotions out of it. Gemini loves having a good time, but Gemini's an air sign and they like facts. They like, they are, they like the truth so they can play with the truth, actually, but you know what I mean. This is a time for clear communication. Capricorn is definitely weighing in on it, saying, no, you're going to be responsible. Everybody's going to get the jokes. I've had a few miscommunications and things fall flat on my face too. So I'm usually pretty open-minded and I'm usually pretty fair, but man, it's rough out there. So, well, on that note, I'm going to say get some sleep, get some rest, enjoy the company of people that you really, really care about, cherish them. That's what this is about. This season is about pick the people that you love and then really be special with them. Really have fun with them. It's funny. I bought Christmas presents, like I was saying, for my two youngest, and it's something they can use separately, and it's also something they can do together. I don't want to say anything on here because I really don't want to spoil the surprise, but I found it and I was really excited. And yeah, and you know what? It's spoiled people you care about. You only go around once here with these people in this situation. So make it special. All right, make memories. Don't make them good ones, okay? Guys, we have to struggle through it. Do it smiling, do it gracefully. Try. And I'm telling you, it's hard. I am going to be going to bed myself. I have been pouring Bayberry candles. So there's lots of Bayberry candles in the shop. Most of us, this is the season. My grandmother, Lillian Catherine McGlynn, always burned Bayberry candles for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, and you burn them. You start them usually 10, 11 o'clock at night, and they burn into the next day. So they bring good luck and fortune into the next day. Bayberry wax was extremely precious. It was very rare. It took a lot to obtain it. Usually candles were made of tallow or lard, and they smelled awful, and they smoked. Bayberry is beautiful, clean, so they were kept for special occasions. You didn't burn those every day. So they had that wonderful panache about them. And that translated into being fortunate and good luck, and there you go. Bayberries are these little teeny tiny berries that have a waxy coating, and you have to boil pounds of them, and the wax floats up, and it isn't even like regular wax. It's formed into rough balls when you buy it, and you mix it with beeswax because it's also it shatters very easily. So everyone who's known me these past 15 years has known my trials and tribulations around my Bayberry candles, and trying to get wicks that burn correctly, and just there's always crazy stories. There's all kinds of pictures on Facebook. They'll show me how their candles burned. One burns out in 2 hours. The other candle from the same batch, from the same pour, went on like 7 hours. These are tea lights, by the way, and it's lots of fun. So those are available. I've been pouring those, but tonight I'm going to take a break and get some sleep. And I hope everyone does the same. Stay safe. If we do get that sleet and ice tomorrow, it's supposed to start around in the afternoon. And that's it, guys. Good night. I love you. Behave. Bye.